you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair?
Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing here tonight? Well, we're here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's going to be a heck of a show in these 87 Cup cars. It's a small track, anything can happen, and you know how these cars operate. We've seen it last week. They are a heck of a thing to watch. So let's go on board and see who is all out there. Looks like we got about 13 drivers here so far. And it's still a couple drivers coming on in. So let's go on track, see what's going on down there, see how the chat is out there also. I see Chris out there. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very well. So right now, Cal is our fastest out there during this practice session. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. But real quick, since we got a second, it's myself, Brandon Crossan, in the booth tonight. Hope everybody's doing very well. So a little bit about our track information here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It is 0.52 miles long with those 4 turns. Right now, track temperature 118 degrees. Wind speed is about 3 mile per hour southwest winds. So it's not too shabby here. So with, I was saying about the track temperature, the air temperature right now is 85 degrees outside. So it's a little warm, but not too shabby. Like last week, we've seen it very, very hot. So that's what I'm kind of wondering is how the temperature is going to affect these cars here, especially being at Bristol, such a small track. You're going to be letting off the pedal a lot more here and getting on that brake pedal a lot. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll see those rotors be bright red by the end of this race. So you can see Cal leaving pit road right now. Jim in the 00, he's also out here tonight in that Lowe's machine. We got Sam Oliver in the 14, he's also here. But we haven't really talked to many drivers, so we're going to get some interviews in since we got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left and see what's going on out there tonight and see who we can talk to. So real quick, let's see if we can talk to, where is he? Let's talk to Sam Oliver here tonight and see what's going on with him. Hey, Sam, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, man.
All right, Sam. I see you out here. We got 2 minutes left of practice, and I see right now you're holding on to 4th during this practice session. How's this number 14 handling, and what do you think, bud? Being Bristol Motor Speedway, it's going to be a crazy night. So what's your opinion on all of this tonight?
I enjoy racing here a lot. I'm from East Tennessee, live in Clinton, about an hour and a half down the road, and just probably one of my favorite tracks. A little difficult when it's hot and middle of the day like this, but I don't know, car's handling decent and put that lap time down early. I think the track's heated up a little bit since then, but I don't know, looking forward to it. Hopefully I can qualify well and hold my track position and kind of a short race, so see what happens.
Most definitely. Well, Sam, before we go green flag racing here tonight, anybody want to give a shout out there?
My buddy Jeff, he usually tunes in, so hopefully he's going to check out and watch it on Redline.
All right, I appreciate it, Sam. Good luck tonight. Hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of this thing.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, Sam Oliver there. Next up, let's see if he's actually out there on the track right now. I don't believe he's on the track, but maybe we can actually have a talk to Braxton out there. Let's see if he's available. Hey, Braxton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hey, Braxton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy? Looks like we'll have to catch him a little bit later. Might have stepped away from his rig. Let's see who else we could talk to, though. We got 22 seconds left. Let's see if we could talk to Wesley. Hey, Wesley, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Sorry, I was talking to my teammate. Yeah, I got you.
You're all good. All right now I seen you out there putting some laps down. Well, bud, it's Bristol. What you think? What's your opinion about the race for tonight?
Hopefully it'll be clean. The racing's been clean in this league so far this year. So if we get some green flag laps in, this place could be a lot of fun. Got to take care of your tires and just be smooth. It should work out at the end.
Heck yeah. Well, my question is, how hard is it going to be for you drivers to try to make some passes here tonight?
Yeah, I think on fresh tires, we're all going to be pretty even. Once people start using their stuff up, if they use it up at different rates, you can kind of work your way through traffic if you save your stuff better than they do. So it's hard on fresh tires to pass, but like I say, once it starts to kind of differentiate, hopefully we can make some moves with each other.
All right. Well, bud, anybody out there you want to give a shout out before we go green flag racing?
Yeah, hopefully my dad's watching and my fiance both. Hopefully they're both watching. Say hi to them, and hopefully put on a good show for everybody.
All right, bud. Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yep, thanks. Go Vols.
Thank you. Alrighty, that is Wesley there. We got 4 minutes of qualifying. We're going to see some drivers putting some times in now. We can see right now Brett putting his time of 16.325, so not too bad. Let's put our qualifying driver bar here. Shows you what it looks like and how fast they're going around here as he's putting down the fastest. Wiley gets into the outside wall. Right now, Ron Hart in the 51 putting himself in second with a 16.519. In third, we have John in the 86. Looks like right now, currently now in fourth because we have a couple changes going on. Cal putting himself up on the leaderboard as your 16.324 pole sitter. We've got a couple other drivers who we were talking to earlier. Wesley, he's now leaving pit road in that number 7. James, the carman, in that 79, now currently in 8th place, getting ready to put himself a lap time in here. We also have the number 8 of Braxton out there. I see Chris out there. He's coming. We'll pull him up right after this qualifying. I don't want to interrupt him too bad. Once he gets a time in and settles back down, we'll pull him up here, see how he's doing here. We have Sam Oliver in 4th place. Looks like only a couple other drivers have not put a time in, but Cal still holding on to your pole sitter with a 16.324. Now Braxton puts himself a lap time of a 16.458, putting him in 4th place now. Looks like Greg Wellen has not come out on track yet, and neither has Tanner. We'll see if they come out. Right now, Ron Hart holding on to 3rd, Braxton in 4th, Sam in 5th, John is 6th. That's what we're seeing right now. Looks like Greg in the 95 now leaving pit road with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's get into here. BDR fans, heck yeah. Let's see how everybody's doing out there. Would love to hear from everybody. Why not? You know, it's a Thursday night. Just one day left for Friday, and then it's the weekend. Why not have some fun here at Bristol in these 87 Cup cars? Are we going to see a car become an astronaut tonight? We've seen these cars love to go flying. Are we going to see it tonight? That's the biggest question of the night. All right, Greg Wellen putting himself in 4th place now. Braxton still out there on the track. Looks like right now his fastest was 16.458, now in 5th place. So I believe the only driver that has not put a time in is Tanner. But with that being said, with 1 minute and 30 seconds left, we're going to be going into our race time of the night. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the race, we're going to do our post-race show of the night. Our top 3 finishers, we'll pull them up here and have a chat with them, see how they're doing and how they love racing here at Bristol. So let's go on and see if anybody else is out there. Just I believe Braxton right now is just putting some times in. Why not do a little bit extra practice during the qualifying? So real quick, I want to give a couple of shout-outs out here tonight. I want to give a shout-out to Delta Tire. Head on over to their Facebook or website and order you some new tires or front end alignments. Appreciate them coming on board a local business. Also to Sheath Underwear, use promo code NOLIFT to get 20% off. Also to Barbecue Beef Sauce, head on over to their Facebook or website and order you some. My opinion, you will not regret it. I think it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's, but that's just my opinion. Also, to Just Jake's Hot Sauce, head on over their website and order you some hot sauce, pepper flakes, seasonings, dry rubs. We appreciate them coming on board. They're also a local business here in Michigan. Alrighty, while we got 12 seconds left, why not? We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair?
Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires.
Including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, we are back here getting ready to go. Why not? Let's pull up our starting grid here. I see Chris out there. Can you fix the pay scheme? Unfortunately, I refreshed it. We'll see if it's updated or not. I do apologize on that. But here we are in row number 1 for tonight. We got Cal and Brett. In row number 2, we have Ron and Greg. In row number 3, we have Braxton and Sam. In row number 4, we have John and Wesley. In row number 5, we have Steven and John. In row number 6, we have James and Jim. In row number 7, last but not least, we have Tanner. Alrighty, so let's go down there on the track. Let's see what's going on here and see what it takes for these drivers to get going and hopefully not eat a bologna sandwich on the start. So, because we've seen that multiple times, that outside line has to hit that mark just perfect. So here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Chris, I did do that update on the paint schemes. I'm not sure if it's on my end or the driver's end. I do apologize for that. Alrighty, here we go. Pace car is off. We are getting ready to have some fun here. We got is that a Tennessee car, I believe I see? Alrighty, well, since we got a quick second, I also didn't give a shout out to everybody out here watching week in and week out. We appreciate everybody doing that, supporting these drivers, supporting the league, and supporting the broadcast. If it wasn't for you, would not be having anything to give out, so thank you so much. But we're going to see here in just a moment that pace car take that hard left into pit road, and then the flagman going to start dancing up in his little box like he always does. Not much room up in that little box, but he's going to start dancing for us. Pace car is getting ready to go in here in just a little bit for Bristol Motor Speedway. Also, we'll get some more interviews in. If cautions do come in, we'll get some more drivers up here. Jeff out there ready for Racing Boys. Thank you, and for a shout out for Sam Oliver watching live. Let's go. Heck yeah. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway, these 87s are going to take the green flag for the first time here tonight. Here's the pace car. Here we go. The drivers are getting ready. Green flag is out. Beautiful start for the top two. Side by side going into turn 1 and 2. Coming out of turn number 2. Looks like the 66 is going to be able to get himself cleared. He is your leader right now, but here we are. We got a freight train coming behind. Great job. Everybody's keeping the lines, keeping it straight. This definitely could be a challenge, especially in these little tiny drafts they can get into. Right now, Greg Wellen in third. We got Brett in first or second, and Ron battling with Sam Oliver for fourth and fifth. Side-by-side action going on for second, third, fourth, and fifth, and you could see the battle going on a little bit of single file farther back in the field here. This is the Living Legends 87 Series race number 4 here tonight. Greg has gotten himself now up to second place. Let's see if he's going to be able to work his way past Cal here. Oh, we got a driver in the wall grinding it out there a little bit. I believe that was Sam Oliver. We also have the double low. He is in that lowest machine holding on to third now. 3 wide coming out of the corner. Oh, making contact. Sam Oliver going around. And that's going to bring out our caution here tonight, our first caution. Just a little bit of contact. I don't believe he's got that much damage, but we'll have to find out here and rewind it, see what's going on. There's that contact coming out of the corner. He just barely touches the inside wall. It looks like maybe he hit it a little bit harder, but at least we have that safety barrier. Maybe that helped him just a little bit, but that's going to cause that issue right there. You know what? We're going to actually change our view. Why not? And see what it looks like in a different point of view. There it is. You can see them 3 wide right there. Just a little bit of tap coming out of the corner. Especially when you're 3 wide at Bristol. It could be a little bit of a challenge. But luckily, it could have been worse. Great job for all the other drivers to avoid that scenario and not get collected in there. Alrighty. Why not? We'll pull up some more drivers. You can see also Greg going down pit road there. I believe he's going to be the only driver going down pit road. All right, since we got a moment here, I know we haven't talked to him for a little bit. Why not? Let's talk to Braxton. Hey, Braxton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, I do.
All right, bud. Well, look at you right now, holding on the 5th here, you know, especially being Bristol. How's the car feeling so far?
Well, I was just kind of cruising around. There's a lot of traffic right there. We were honestly kind of going a little slower than I was expecting. I got around there, and I was just kind of going to get in a rhythm and, you know, see how it was and go from there. But from practice, it kind of felt a little tight. So, I mean, we'll see what we can work with it and see how we are in the long run if we get one, and we'll go from there.
Heck yeah. Well, bud, I hope you have a good time out there. Hopefully we can talk to you at the end of this. I did try to refresh your scheme, but I'm not able to get it on my end. But hopefully next week we'll get her situated. But good luck, and see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yeah, I hope we can be talking to you at the end, too. And I appreciate you trying to refresh. It is what it is. At least we got a broadcast. We can show these cars and show the race. So hopefully it's a good one. I appreciate it.
Most definitely. Good luck. All right, that's Braxton there. We see the pace car lights are off now. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here in just a tad a little bit. Let's see what these boys have for us tonight. These restarts are going to be single file unless we have some lap traffic. We have 13 drivers out here so far, so no one's lapped down quite yet, so we're all going to say single file. So what's challenging about these single file restarts, you know, it could be, you know, if you have a driver not really ready and they're not right on that back bumper of the other driver, they can leave a gap and it can make those drivers behind not very happy. So here we are, pace car is in. Let's go back. Green flag racing here at Bristol. Green flag is waving. Great start by the 66. We got double low right behind. Jim's trying to make some moves here. Look at the run he's getting out of the corner right on that back bumper of that 66. He's going to take the high line around and look at the run he just got getting around the 66. Beautiful move that he was just able to do, and he now gets him clear going into the corner. Brett in the 71, he's right there sitting 2. We got Braxton in 4th. You have right now Ron Hart in 5th. Back up front, though, you can see Jim and Cal. The gap difference in between is a 0.3 second difference. Right now, let's go a little bit further back to the 86 of John. Had a battle going on here with the 79. 79 is James the Carman. James is in the inside and John on the outside. Both double file here side by side. Great battle going on. Looks like the 79 is going to get advantage coming out of the corner. Oh, close to grinding the wall there. That was a great job, that save, and that Wesley holding on to 8th place in that number 7. Right now, go back up front, though. Jim still holding on to your lead, a 0.3 second gap from the number 66 of Cal. Brett right now is 0.8 seconds away in 3rd place. Braxton about 1.0 seconds away from your leader in 4th. A little bit farther back, Sam Oliver with that little bit of contact into the wall there, holding on to 11th place. I'm watching his lap times. He's honestly, right now, he just ran a 17.3 where the leader was a 17.4. So Sam Oliver just ran the faster lap than everybody in the field, but right now he's catching into some of that traffic. All right, back up front. Cal is closing it in on Jim here. Very close battle. Now down to a 0.2 second. You see the different lines both of these drivers are taking. Jim taking the high line. Cal taking the low line here. Let's see which line is going to be the best. Right now, you got a little bit of company. Brett and Braxton battling it out for third. Yeah, that'd be 3rd and 4th place. There's a little bit of a gap from 2nd to 3rd, but that's only going to be about a 0.5 second gap. So right now, Jim has led 8 laps. Cal has led 9. That's the comparison between the 1st and 2nd. Basically, they're going to be even now coming to the line with lap 18 completed out of 120. We have only 102 laps to go here tonight. Close action going on. You can see now Cal is right on that back bumper. Why not? Let's go on to our roof cam of this number 66 machine. It shows you what it looks like on top of his hood. Beautiful run he's got going in. You can see kind of the comparisons of when they get on and get off the gas pedal here, and you can see who gets the advantage going in. You can see right now Cal gets into the corner a little bit deeper than that double O. See how much of an angle or much of a he's using on the steering wheel. That's what I was trying to come up with. My apologies on that. He's not really using that steering wheel too bad going in. He's not really yanking on it. You can see the different runs he's getting. But I do believe Brett is closing it in here in 3rd place. He had that about 0.5 second. Now he's down to a 0.2 second gap. I see 16 of you out there watching. Definitely appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Well, we got a top 3 battle going on now. They have all closed it in even farther. 71 is definitely closing it in every single lap. Looking at his lap times, he's 0.3 seconds difference between 1st to 3rd. Here he is now on the inside of the 66, side by side. He's going to get him clear coming out of the corner. Now the 51 is following right behind him. That 51 right on the back bumper of that 66, trying to make a move, trying maybe to get him pushed up a little bit to make that pass. Here comes the 71 now on the inside. Brett is also the last year's champion. He's going to try to defend to become this year's champion too, to go for back-to-back. Can he do it this year? While we have Jim just holding on to his line, doing what he's got to do up front, here comes Brett making a move to the lead. Wasn't able to get there. He was right at that corner panel. Let's see if he can do it into this corner. He's at the corner panel, almost to the tire. Wasn't able to get onto the gas as fast as Jim did. But he keeps pushing and pushing. The difference between each driver, 17.792, where Brett was a 17.780. So only a 0.01 of a difference between each other. But while they're battling it out, though, 3rd and 4th is closing in even more. Lap 29 has been completed here. Only 92 laps to go. We've been green. Let's see what's going to happen. The other question is, if we could stay green, are these drivers going to have to come in and get some fresh tires and some good gas going in? Because I don't think they can make it to the end with 120 laps if we stay caution free. Oh, there was contact a little bit farther back, but they were able to hold on to it. Great job holding on to these cars. That's one thing. These cars are hard to handle, and if you get sideways, you are trying to fight it to keep it straight and not get into the wall. They're a lot different than most of these cars that iRacing has. These are a lot more challenging than like our next gen. So great job holding on to it. Braxton right now holding on to 6th place now. Looking at his laps times 18 point, actually nope, that time by 17.9, where Wesley's a 17.8. Braxton's running about identical lap times. Actually, he did identical lap time as Jim, the leader, 17.917. But back up front, though, we got a battle for the lead. Here we go. Oh, Jim, blinking a little bit. I always say that dang McDonald's Wi-Fi. I always say let's hopefully next time we go to Burger King. But it looks like he's got it back under control, and he is going. I know with the internet connections and the cell phone connections, a lot of AT&T had a lot of issues today. Hopefully that does not affect anybody here tonight. You can see the number 2 of John. He's going to ride the low line, allow everybody by. That's great, great job as a lap traffic just to say, hey, I'm staying low. Go ahead and go by. Jim's really taking the high line around while Brett is kind of taking that low and middle line. 66 of Cal. He's now closing it into 18.084, whereas Brett was at 18.045. So with lap traffic now out of the way, Jim has his eyesight up front, but he's also got some company once again. Man, I give Brett some kudos here tonight. He is trying his best to figure out how in the world to get around. Doug out there made me late for work. Oh, Doug, that is not good. I know the feeling, though. It's I know quite a few businesses in Michigan actually closed down because of it. Not sure exactly what happened, but definitely was not fun. Ron right now in 4th place, trying to work on the outside of Cal here. Can he do it on the outside line? We've seen a lot of passes happen on the inside. Now can the outside be the thing? Still side by side coming into the corner here. Lap 40 completed out of 120. So now, with these leaders battling so hard like they have been, you're going to look farther back and a lot of drivers are catching up. That's one thing about battling for so long that can definitely hurt you, is you got a freight train coming. So right now, Jim has led over 30 laps so far. Can anybody be able to get around and try to start collecting on some of these laps? The point style that how these 87s go is actually going by how they used to be back in the day. So with leading laps, you get bonus points, things like that. They're just racing for the, try to make it all the way to the end, like the old days. That's what I love about these 87 Cup cars. We don't have no stages like the next gen has. It's basically race to the end unless a caution comes out. But I do remember back in the day, those drivers used to throw those water bottles out to try to get a caution to come out to help them out. But here on iRacing, unfortunately, there's nothing like that can happen. Jim doing a great job up front, though. Last lap, 18.043. Ron Hart now in second with 18.063. Cal now in third with 18.254. And Braxton up to 8 with 18.260 in fourth. Wesley right now in 6th place, and then number 7 He's right behind the number 71 of Brett. We got Sam in the 14 holding on to 7th place. Greg Wellen in that number 95 battling the James the Carman in the 79 for 8th and 9th place side by side here right now. Stephen Hoffman right now in the number 12 holding on to 10th place, watching this battle right in front of him happen with between the 95 and the number 79. The 86 of John holding it on back here in 11th place, having a great night so far, just riding it out, wait till the end. He's got a good plan. Why not let these guys battle it out really hard at the beginning of the race? Use all those tires, use all that gas, why not? Ron and Cal right now battling it out for 2nd and 3rd place. We've only had one caution here so far tonight. We are still under green here with only 72 laps to go. All right, here's your top 3. Also, if you do want to see a picture of your loved one or your friend or just a fellow person, where that driver is on your screen crossing his hand, we can get a driver picture up there for your driver. If you would love to see that, just let them know to send me a picture of them from their shoulders and up, and we can get them on our broadcast. We would love to just show everybody. We also could show everybody's rigs. If they want to show their cameras, we can also have some fun with that. All right, here we go. A little bit farther back. While we were watching that 2nd and 3rd place battle, Sam Oliver, I was watching him in that 14. He's battling it out here. I believe that's the 95 of Greg, side-by-side action. Great battling going on so far here tonight. While these two are battling it out, that was the 71 of Brett. Here goes the 95 on the inside now. And the 95 is going to almost get the 71 clear. Can he do it coming into the corner? And he does. Gets 95 is now going to put himself up to 6th place. Back up front, the Ron right now in that number 51 holding on to 2nd place. Jim has pulled away. I kind of figured how I worded that might have came out totally wrong, but I do apologize. That was kind of a goofy situation I just put out there. But here we go back up front, though. Ron having a great job and a great night so far, holding on to 3rd. Let's see if he can get around that 66 of Cal here. Looking at these lap times right now, Cal is the fastest out there on the track, running a 17.9, where everybody else is in the 18s. So with 57 out of 120, a little bit of drivers getting into the walls here. That definitely can hurt them a little bit. But I noticed these cars can put up a little bit more of getting into the wall than normal. All right, while we're watching all these battles going on out here, we'll be right back while we do our play-by-play of the night.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair?
Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands
and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Paying too much for tires and auto repair?
Come to
All right, we're back here. Watching these battles going on. I was watching Jim and Cal there on commercial break. Looking at these lap times, they're basically running identical times here. You know, it's funny to watch is with Jim riding the high line around and Cal riding the low line, they're still pretty much dead even on that. So I'm wondering if one of these drivers is going to have to do something a little bit different to try to get that momentum to go forward. Right now, we do have a change of events. Braxton in number 8 has brought himself up to 3rd place right now. Ron Hart in 4th. We got Wesley Pistol in 5th and Greg Wellen in 6th. A little bit of change going on out back here. We have Sam Oliver having a great battle going on with the 86 of John. Them two were battling side by side there for a little bit. John takes advantage, gets himself now in 7th place. I do see Brett back in 10th place right now. Trying to see if something happened. I was kind of see if he went down pit road quite yet. He has not. We have 65 laps on these tires. We do have I believe, just want to make sure I say it correctly. Yep, Greg Wellen did come down pit road 57 laps ago. We do now have a couple drivers down pit road. James the Carman coming down pit road. Now it's going to bring maybe some more drivers down. I think we're going to see the green flag strategy going on. Chris out there, that's it, buddy. Keep it up, buddy. Let's hear you, BDR fans. Let's go number 8. Alrighty, with 67 laps completed here, let's see if anybody else has come down pit road. Sam Oliver has come down pit road. So has Ron Hart. Brett also in the 71 coming down pit road. We got a couple other takers. We have Wesley and Tanner down pit road. Leaders have not. So basically the back half has, the front half has not. So with that, with the back half already coming down pit road with those fresh tires, we'll probably see them fly by these leaders very quickly. They're only going about 18.0 second lap times, about 112 down the back stretch there for a moment. We're probably going to see a couple faster drivers in the back. But with such a small track, though, they're right now 2 to 3 laps down because of how small this track is. I see Doug out there going number 8, looking great. And Braxton right now holding on to 2nd place as we run down with 71 laps to go. We do want to give a shout out to ASRC Living Legends Cup Series League here. We definitely appreciate them letting us come on board to give you guys a show. I do see some smoke on the track. I'm not sure if something happened, but that may have not been very good. I was trying to see if we had any updates out there, if anybody spun out, and I'm not seeing it, but we definitely saw some smoke on the track. So the comparisons from 1st to 2nd place, 1.5 second gap right now. Greg Wellen's 4.6 seconds away from the leader, but 3.1 seconds away from Braxton in 2nd. Your leaders have been out there for over 74 laps. Greg has only been out there for 65 laps in 3rd place. He has changed up the strategy a little bit. I was looking at these lap times, though. I believe he only got some fuel. He was only in his box for 7.5 seconds in 3rd place. Right now, you can see everybody else that have came down and put some fresh tires on and some fuel. They're around about 11.2 seconds they were in their box for. So we can see now the change of events. We have leaders coming down pit road. We see Cal and Braxton down. Now that's going to lead Greg as your leader now. We'll see him probably stay out a little bit longer, especially having him already going down, got more fuel than everybody else when that first caution came out. John right now also coming down pit road in that 89 machine, or actually 86 machine, my mistake there. He's going to get some fresh ones here. We can see him go down pit road. That's one thing you do not want to do, though, is make mistakes speeding coming down pit road. That could definitely hurt you, or missing your box. Especially these cars, we could see the new next gen take 12 seconds, 14-second pit stops, to even less than that. And these older cars actually take a lot longer than the newer cars. Right now, Ron Hart in that 51, holding on to third place. Jim, we saw him lead the most laps here so far tonight, holding on to fourth. He's only one lap down. Looks like everybody has come down pit road besides Greg. Ron Hart is going to be the first one lap down in second place. And you can see he's right there on the track compared to where Greg is on the other side of the track. You can see the battle going on here with the 51 and the 12. 12 of Stephen Hoffman. Stephen is holding on to 10th, where Ron is holding on to second. Here comes Greg around some more lap traffic here. That's going to be the number 2 of John, holding on to 13th place. John's going to stay down low, and that's why I always say there's so much respect that these drivers have out there, especially when lap traffic gets involved. You know, that is always a challenge as leaders or anybody trying to get around traffic, knowing when and where to pass. You know, if lap traffic can just stay in their line like we just watched John do, that's where you could get a lot of respect from drivers just staying in one spot. Back here we can see the battle going on. Jim, I believe the 66 of Cal, and I believe the 79, which is James the Carman, battling here right now. So the closest battle with the 00 and the 66, that's going to be for third and fourth place at this moment of time. So once Greg goes down pit road, I wonder how that's going to play in effect of who's going to take over the lead. I see Ron right now with being in second place. He's already been out there for at least 16 laps, where we could see Cal only been out on the track for 6. So we still have stayed green. 37 laps to go. We have got down into a green flag pit stops, and we're still going. If a caution does come out, though, that's going to change a lot. A lot of drivers are one lap down or two. Right now, from second to 7th, they are actually 8th place. My apologies. One lap down. 9th through 13th, they're at least 2 laps down. Well, we were just mentioning that a couple of drivers were just getting around your leader. Now, Greg, your leader's going down pit road. That's going to start the chain of effects here of who's going to get around and get their laps back. You see Ron just now gets around. He's back on the lead lap. So is Cal and so is Jim. While we're watching that 95 slowly go all the way around the track to get to his pit box, Ron right now is only 6 seconds away from your leader, and he's going to take over the lead here. You see the number 12 of Stephen Hoffman battling here for the lead now, or battling the leader here. Stephen right now is currently 1 lap down for 10th place, while Ron is now in the lead. Close to the wall, almost grinding. Cal is only 1.7 seconds away from Ron Hart. Cal, let's see if he will be able to close it in with a 1.5 second gap. Braxton is only 1.7 away from Cal, 3.3 away from Ron. All right, so with all that happening, Braxton just battling here with Jim. This is a good battle going on. Can Braxton hold it? While we're watching these camera angles, it shows you. Look at these front tires, especially the front right. You can see that quick glow. That shows you how much these drivers are getting onto the brakes and just letting those front tires glow with those brakes. Tanner right now in that number 1, holding on to 5th place right now, having a great run here tonight. So is the 71 of Brett. Brett right now currently 17.7 second lap time he just put down compared to Ron's 17.781. Brett just a tad a little faster than your leader. The gap has closed down now to a 0.7 seconds from first to second place. Cal has got himself in a good looking spot right now, but Cal has to get around that driver right in front of him, that number 12. Let's see if he can get around while Steven and Ron are battling it out for the up at the lead. So with them two battling side by side right now, it's definitely allowing that 66 to close it in. But how is he going to make that pass? What's he going to do? You got the leader, but you also have a lap traffic battling it out here. Oh, a little bit of blinking going on with the number 12. Looks like he's back on the track now. He's now, looks like it's holding steady. That is definitely tricky for a driver once a driver blinks out, not knowing where he's at. That's where sometimes accidents can happen. Ron has led 7 laps so far. Second place, you can see the 66 now making the move on the inside of the lap traffic. He does. He gets him cleared at the line going into turn number 1 now. Let's see if he can make the pass on that 51. Onto our roll bar here, showing you that fan working on his feet. Let's see if he can make that pass going into turn 1 and 2. 17 of you out there, definitely appreciate you tuning in. Here he is. Here's the pass at this door, at side by side, right at the front corner. Here he is. He's making the pass. Looks like he's almost got him cleared here. Can he get him into this corner, or is that 51 going to hold it out on the outside line as long as he can? He wasn't able to hold it. Now we got a new leader, the 66 of Cal, taking over the lead. Cal has led 20 laps here so far, while Ron has led 9. Greg Wellen has led 12 laps here tonight. Let's see where Jim's at right now. Jim holding on to 4th. Just with 23 laps here to go tonight here at Bristol Motor Speedway. These 87s are definitely giving us an amazing show to be able to broadcast. Only one caution here tonight. So Braxton, I'm looking at his times and where he's at on the track. 0.7 seconds away from Ron Hart in second place. Only 1.3 seconds away from Cal. So now Braxton's going to have that same issue that Cal did just a little while ago. Trying to get around lap traffic and trying to get around that second place car. Oh, the 12 grinding against the wall. Almost having some sparks flying here tonight. See the 12 going to stay up high. Braxton's going to take that number 8 down low. He's trying to get to the corner panel, trying to get to that door. Side by side coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here we are going into turn number 3. I believe he's going to be able to get that 12 cleared coming out of turn number 4 down the front stretch, and he does. Now the 8's got a mission to try to focus on getting around that 51 machine. That's going to put Braxton holding on to 3rd. And there is a issue on the track. I saw the 12, and I believe that was the 86 making contact. Just with 17 laps to go. Cal staying up at the lead with a 1.6 second gap from Ron Hart. While we just mentioned that Braxton is trying to make the pass on Ron, and right now he is placed in second place. Coming out of the corner here, and he's going to get him cleared. Now Braxton taking over second. Now Braxton's got his eyesight for the lead here. Let's look at the comparisons between first and second. First came down pit road 30 laps ago, and so did second place. But look at their lap time, their pit stop box time. First place was only in the box for 11 seconds, and second place was in there for 12.7. So with that comparison, a little bit longer for second place in his box, but look at how much he is close to get in. Now down to a 1.5 second gap while we hear somebody grinding in the wall. I believe that's going to be the number 2 of John in front of Braxton there. Braxton's going to try to make that pass on some lap traffic. Number 2 goes down low, gets out of the way. Now the 8's going to be able to get around some lap traffic. Great job by all these drivers here so far with 13. Going to be 12 laps to go here tonight. All right, looking at the comparison from 3rd to 4th place. 1.3 seconds from Ron to Jim. 51 doing a great job. Let's see where Jim's right now. Still riding the high line around here tonight. Tanner in that number 1 holding on to 5th. We got Brett in the 71 holding on to 6th. Right behind him, he's got Greg Wellen in 95 and the number 7 of Wesley Pistol in 8th. Cal is still holding on to a 1.6 second gap from first to second place. Right now, Stephen Hoffman has brought it into the in-care field center right now. He is off the track. That's what put him 4 laps down right now. Back up front, though, you can see Cal running a 17.9. Braxton's last lap was an 18.0. Number 8's got a little bit of company from behind. That's going to be the 86 of John trying to get around. John trying to get himself back on the lead lap. At this moment, John's the first one lap down at this moment of time. That's for 10th place. Looks like I want to say John's got some fresher tires. He's been out there for only 35 laps on those tires. With 8 laps to go here tonight, now the gap has got down to 1.8 second from first to second. Ron's only 1.7 seconds away from Braxton for second, and Jim's only 1.6 seconds away from Ron for third and fourth. Alrighty, 66 doing a great job here tonight, doing what he had to do, having an amazing night. He just only has to do the 6 more laps here around Bristol. He did everything he had to, make the right time to go down pit road and everything. Hit his marks, taking the high line around. Right now, he's got a comfort zone of 1.9 seconds now. Want to give a couple shout outs here so far real quick. Want to give a shout out to Barbecue Beef Sauce. Head on over their Facebook or website and order you some. My opinion, I think it's better than Sweet Baby Ray's, but that's just my opinion. Also, head on over to Delta Tire, a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. Need a new front end alignment, new front tires, they can hook you up. Also, the Sheath Underwear, use promo code NOLIFT to get 20% off. And Just Jake's Hot Sauce, a local sponsor here in Flint, Michigan. We appreciate them coming on board. Head on over their Facebook or website and order you some hot sauce. Alrighty, with 3 laps to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, now down to 2. Let's see. Oh, we got somebody into the wall, and I believe that was the 14 of Sam Oliver in front of your leader here. Just gotten into the wall just a tad little bit. All right, well, with 2 laps, will Cal try to make it around some lap traffic, or is he going to be able to stay there? We only have 1 lap to go. White flag is out. All Cal has to do is just hold his line and not make a mistake here. Ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here going tonight is Cal Spicer. And second place is going to be Braxton. And third for tonight is going to be Ron Hart for your post-race show here tonight. Congratulations to the top 3. Definitely well-deserved. What a show these drivers just put up. That was incredible to see. Man, what a night we've watched. Only 1 caution that we've seen here tonight, and that is just incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do our post-race show of the night here while we watch the 66 burn it out here. We're going to get these drivers situated and see how they're feeling here tonight, because they definitely well deserve it. All right, we're going to get it situated here and pull up our third place finisher. He looks like he beat us off the track here. But let's see how Ron Hart is feeling here tonight, because he definitely well deserves that third place. Hey, Ron, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All righty, bud. Well, what a night for you. Able to bring home a P3 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. How are you feeling?
I guess we'll take it, man. I'm not too good this place, and definitely not my best car, but third in this field is pretty good. There's a lot of guys who run these every week and are really fast in them, so I'm happy with the result, I guess.
Well, it's definitely you did what you had to do, and you're keeping up there and having great lap times. Just looking back with being caution free, besides only one time, going under green pit stops here. Would you have done anything different? Do you think of maybe staying out longer or coming in sooner?
I tried to short pit a little bit. It got me the lead. Really, the tires didn't wear quite as bad as I thought they would. I probably oversaved a little bit the first run. I think kind of Bernstein running the top kind of showed us that you can run the top and not burn them off like we kind of thought they would. So maybe just run the top the whole time and not try to save on the bottom might have been a better strategy. But I mean, the short pitting worked out. It got me the lead and probably gave me a spot or two there than what I really deserved.
Well, you definitely deserve this P3. It was a great race. Anybody want to give a shout out to that made this 51 possible?
Hey, first off, thanks for you guys coming and broadcasting it. That's pretty cool. I know probably my parents are watching and stuff. So, also thanks to Brett for putting this league on. It's fun to come in here and be able to race Bristol and do green flag pit stops and all that. It's pretty neat.
Most definitely. Well, Ron, I hope you have a great rest of the night, bud. Congratulations once again, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, that is Ron Hart there, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is our P2 finisher here. Let's find out how Braxton's feeling here, because he definitely well deserves this. Hey, Braxton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy.
I hear you.
All righty, look at you, able to bring home a P2 here tonight. Congratulations. How you feeling? Oh, you there, Braxton?
Couldn't really do much, but and had an 8th place finish, and then I believe a 4th place. So we definitely needed a 2nd place finish. I felt like we've had the speed in a lot of these races to be up there and finish at least in the top 3. Majority of them. So I'm glad we could get up there and be in P2. Just got to find out a little bit more of the rotation to try to get there to Kale. But he ran a hell of a race, and kudos to him for figuring it out and getting it done.
Definitely. We did get caught off a little bit in the beginning there, but Bud, looking back at it, you're closing it in there with Cal just a little bit, and I think the last 2 laps, man, it was definitely fun to watch. But you're closing in about 0.1 to 0.2 seconds every couple of laps. Do you think if you had a little bit more time left, do you think you would have been able to catch him?
I don't really think I could have. He was honestly a little bit better than me all night. Like I said, I just need to figure out just a little bit more of that rotation on entry, and maybe I could have been a little bit closer to, have a little bit better of a finish there, and a little bit more of a battle with him all race. But I just got to test and figure it out a little bit. I haven't really ran too much of this. I ran in a league in the summer, but it was like 5 or 6 races with these cars, and I haven't really done much other than that and a couple other races and officials. So I got some figuring out to do with this and a couple other cars and a couple other leagues. So we got to get to work and try to see if we can get a win. But a P2 is it's always better than a P3, P4, and so on. So we'll take it, move on, and learn and see what we can do for the next one.
Most definitely. Well, buddy, who do you want to give a shout out here tonight that made this machine possible?
Definitely Interstate Forward on the car. Appreciate having them on the car. We have them on the car for both for both series in this league of ASRC. So I'm glad to have them on board. We won the finale yesterday, and we had a P2 tonight. We almost got the double this week in the league. So we're close, but we still had a good run. So we'll take it and look forward to the Super Late Model League coming up in March, and looking forward to next week and all the upcoming weeks and on the 87 League as well. So I appreciate it, and we'll move on next week, see what we can do.
Most definitely. Well, buddy, congratulations on P2. Have a great rest of the night. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you. And hold on one second. I can't believe I forgot this. But I got to thank Bennett's Publical, James on Main, Allen's Arts Images, Booth 34 Diecast, Unrivaled Cinematography, Blaze Designs, and everybody that tunes in. Sorry I forgot that. I can't believe I did, but I had to get that in there. But
no, you're
thanks
perfectly
again.
fine. You're perfectly fine. All right, buddy. Have a great night. We'll see you later.
You as well. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our second place finisher here tonight. Heck of a job he was able to do. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, our race winner here tonight. Let's see how Cal is feeling here. Cal, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, look at you bringing home a P1 tonight. Congratulations. How you feeling?
Pretty sweaty. Thank you for the congratulations.
Most definitely. I don't blame you, man. You were definitely able to keep that car in one piece, keeping it, on the track and keeping it straight. But what a night and what a call you did going down pit road and everything. You did what you had to do. Tell me, like going through the last 10 laps or whatnot, did it ever, I know you're probably looking behind you, were you getting a little nervous knowing that he was catching up yet with you a little bit here and there?
Oh yeah, I was keeping tabs on Braxton there. He's pulling in pretty quick at one point, and I didn't want to push it too hard and loop it around out front. That's not a good look, but ended up working out all right in the end.
Well, you definitely did what you had to do. Congratulations. It's crazy how these cars handle. And my question for you, Bud, is, being here at Bristol, how hard is it to handle these cars being on a short track, and especially how these 87 cars handle in general?
This is a tricky one. Handling the car around here was maybe not so much on my mind, but keeping the tires under you is a big thing. That's something that I've struggled quite a bit with on this track. And shout out to Greg. He kind of talked me down off the ledge and helped me keep some tires on the car through this race. A little bit of advice before starting that made a big difference. So that's the big thing here is keeping some speed in the car later in the run. Otherwise, you get run over.
Most definitely, and I do want to point out too, I didn't really catch this until just now. You got the pole and the win. You could check that off your bucket list of going back to back there. Congrats on that too.
Heck yeah! So we're out here for Team Red Rocket.
Well, but who do you want to give a shout out here that made that 66 possible?
I think my parents did a pretty good job of making it possible. I think they're staying up past their bedtime to check this out tonight. So shout out to the Spicers.
Most definitely. We definitely appreciate them. Well, bud, congratulations. I hope you have a great rest of the night. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week. Maybe we can see you back getting yourself a pole and get yourself a win.
That's what we're shooting for. God bless.
All right. Have a good night. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was our race winner here tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. I appreciate all the comments out there. I hope everybody out there in the chat had a good time. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a good one. We'll see everybody. We will be back live on Sunday for another league. That's going to be the first race of their season, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, everybody have a great rest of the night.